Hey guys, it's Jana and Greg from Grizzinator. I wanted to hop on here today and kind of go over some questions that people are always asking me about hunts, and then specifically about the sale that we've got going on right now. So Greg, we have the special shooting school, Grizzinator Academy, along with a black bear hunt.
That's right. Yep. So that's an opportunity to get a really good handle on what it takes to be a good long-range marksman, and then to actually put it to use in the field.
So they're going to get to pick your brain, learn a ton of secrets. I mean, it's an amazing opportunity.
Well, they're not really secrets. I like to make it simple. There's ways to make it difficult, and there's ways to make it wrong. But I want people to have the right knowledge and make it not complicated for real world use, because in the real world, things have to be simple.
Well, making it not complicated and where it's just easy to do, it allows them to be able to duplicate that in a real life situation very easily, and builds up their confidence to know that they can really go after any kind of placement opportunity.
That's exactly right. Yeah, I don't have any real firsthand knowledge about how to shoot a piece of paper 1,000 yards away, or a steel target, or anything like that. All of my long range and marksmanship knowledge is from real use in the field, hunting big game. So, and I've seen people that like to target shoot at long range, and when they make their situation perfect for that, it's entirely too complicated for the real world. And then there's ways to make it easy that just don't work.
Well, and then animals are so unpredictable about what they're going to do, and knowing how to predict maybe different situations of being around those animals and working with them and having to be in the field. There's a totally different.
Well, the setup.
Yeah.
The setup is 90% of it. You have to have a solid shooting situation that's entirely mobile and doesn't allow for a lot of error. And I've never seen anyone come up with something that really worked the way ours works.
Well, I know that you are phenomenal at what you do. I know that you are like the brainiac. It's kind of funny that we were joking the other day with one of our guides. I'm like, I never thought I would marry a nerd, but I'm not saying anything bad about that. I mean, you just know the ins and outs of the hunting, the shooting, ballistics. It's incredible. You are a book of knowledge.
Well, I've essentially given shooting school to every client I've ever had, pretty much. And so I don't know anything but how to take someone that is not an expert at long-range marksmanship while they're hunting in the field and show them how to do it in real life. So that's what it's entirely geared around. It'll take someone could be a great shot, could be a beginner, whatever it is, and they're going to learn things that they can put to use in the field that actually will work at long range. I mean, there's people that write numbers on the side of their stock or whatever, for their drop data, and they have some sort of shooting rest system. But the thing about that is that's gonna work for today. What you just wrote on your stock will work for today at this location right now.
And that timing, because who knows what the wind and the weather and everything's going to change.
It won't work tomorrow. And that shooting rest that you've psychologically invested in is going to work for one specific thing. It's not going to work everywhere all the time. So that's something that we've perfected, something that works every day and will work in every situation. And it's not complicated, but once you have the system in place, once you've prepared for it in advance, it's really easy to deploy the numbers and the rest.
Well, I know that everybody that works with you always goes away learning something, and I know that the shooting school that you're doing is a really great opportunity to learn some skills. And one of the things that I think is the best skill that they learn is the confidence that comes from.
Oh yeah, no, it'll make it seem super easy. it'll seem super easy. They're like, why didn't I think of this before? Why haven't I been doing this all along? This is easy.
And when our client is comfortable and confident in the situation, like, they can do it. They make the shot count. If they are uncomfortable, if they're scared and they're nervous, 9 times out of 10, they're either going to miss the animal altogether or make a bad shot. That's so right. The confidence that comes with that, which is one of the greatest skills that I feel like that they're going to learn from this, is being able to do the shooting school, learn some techniques, and then go out and actually hunt a black bear. It's going to be amazing.
Well, when the clients are ready to pull the trigger, we both know, and we have the conversation, that they're able to hit a tiny spot at distance that they need to hit before they shoot. They're fully confident that that bullet is going to go where it's supposed to go in the real world with the real animal. So I want to pass that knowledge on to people so that they can, number one, they can go on the hunt immediately following the shooting school, like the next day, and use it in the field, and then they can take it home and use it, for the rest of their lives.
It's going to be cool. So another question is that I get asked, how are these black bear hunts?
Awesome. There's tons of black bears. We'll see probably hundreds of them.
How strenuous of a hunt is this? Because that's one of the questions, that is this a really hard hunt?
No, not physically. The only hard part about it is sometimes the weather's good, sometimes the weather's bad. If the weather's bad, then you kind of got to put up with a little bit of rain or cold or something, which is another thing. But
during this time of the year, it is our warmer season.
It is usually pretty good. But as far as physical capabilities, anyone can do it.
Right. And these are skiff based, so you hunt by the skiff. So what are you doing mostly? Well,
this is the fall hunt, right?
Right. So this is a really cool part about it.
So we're going to see millions of fish, and the bears are on salmon streams, and a lot of the better salmon streams are on big, large grass flats, and you can see several salmon streams from one spot. So we may see 5 streams spread out across a grass flat, and there'll be bears on each of those streams. So we're just trying to pick out the best, nicest, biggest, most perfect trophy that's available. And that's what we'll get. We'll get an absolute huge, super nice bear.
All right. Well, you heard it from the bear guy himself. It is an amazing trip, amazing hunt.
And they're just going to smoke it because they've just shot 100 rounds in every situation for the last couple of days in preparation for it.
And those bears are immaculate where we hunt. They have the most beautiful hides. They make for great trophies. So, well, I'm going to let Greg get on the road because he's actually just came in from Valdez last night and going back today. So, but if you guys are interested in booking this special shooting school black bear hunt, give us a call. And if you have any questions about any of our other hunts, you can contact us. We do book out pretty far in advance on all of our stuff. So grab this special up while it's
going to be awesome, guys. Trust me, it will be awesome. It will be a great experience all the way around.
All right. Well, we're going to let you go.